the sharks as we dive deep into Nonfiction November and Nonfiction Text Features. Come on! I came to work and I found a shark swimming in my library. I've got to learn more. How can I keep him as a pet? Thankfully, the nonfiction section had lots of books on sharks. Let's check this one out. I'm so thankful that I can open up a nonfiction book and just go to the front page, the table of contents. Here I can find a list of everything that I'm going to find inside this book. I'm going to be able to keep this shark after all. One of the first nonfiction features I notice on this page is the heading. The heading's going to tell me what this page or section is about. What are sharks? Sharks are fascinating fish. They first appeared in Earth's ocean about 350 million years ago. Most sharks are cold-blooded, and their body temperature matches the surrounding water. Sharks are carnivores. They eat other animals. Some sharks also feed on dead animals. Most sharks spend much of their time alone. Some sharks swim in groups called schools. Hey, maybe that's why my shark is at school. Get it? Sharks take water into their mouths to breathe. It passes over their gills. The gills gather oxygen from the water. Nonfiction is not like fiction. Here we have a heading, Where Sharks Live, and supporting details. So check out this map. So not only does it give text, more than 400 kinds of sharks swim along coasts in deep water. They live on every ocean on the earth, but it also gives you a visual picture. Here it's shown as a map. I love that not only do they show maps, but they also give you a map key. So you can notice that there's a band going across the earth where whale sharks live. Tiger sharks only live in certain sections, and they seem to be along the coastline. Bull sharks, well, they seem to be along the coastline too. Bull sharks sometimes swim into freshwater rivers to find food. Check out these teeth. Sharks have sharp teeth and strong jaws. They use them to catch prey. When sharks attack, their jaws pull away from the skull. A shark is able to open its mouth very wide to bite its prey. Kind of sounds like some of the snakes I've been reading about. One of my favorite features about nonfiction is the real photographs that they put in to all of their books. Check out these teeth. We have to stop for a moment and just appreciate what it must be like to brush all of those teeth and try to floss them every night after dinner. That's a lot of work. The sand tiger shark's long pointed teeth catch slippery fish. Horn sharks crush the shell of shellfish with their flat back teeth. When a shark's tooth wears out, a new tooth moves in to replace it. Some sharks go through as many as 30,000 teeth in their lifetime. Can you imagine? Speedy swimmers. Swoosh! Sharks move their heads from side to side when they swim. Fact: sharks can't swim backwards. This makes sense because my shark got stuck in the office and could not swim backwards to get out. One of my favorite nonfiction text features is the diagrams and labeling. Check out the fins. I thought fins were fins, but now because of this wonderful diagram, I realize that there's different types of fins, and each fin has a different purpose. So some keep the shark upright, while others help it swim through the water. The other one pushes the shark as it goes through the water. A shark's skeleton is made up of cartilage instead of bone. Flexible cartilage makes swimming easier. Your nose and your ears are also made up of cartilage. A fact I did not know. I've never been able to get too close to a shark. I've always wondered what the texture of their skin was like. Here on this page, Skin and Scales, tiny scales called denticles cover a shark's skin. Denticles look like small teeth. They make a shark's skin feel like sandpaper. I am so grateful for this close-up so I can actually see a shark's skin without actually having to touch one. Denticles come in many shapes and sizes. They act like armor to protect sharks. Water flows smoothly over denticles, which helps sharks swim fast. Another diagram, this one, that's going to help us find out about its 5 senses. Touch. A special organ runs under the shark's fin from its tail to its head. This organ can feel movement made by swimming prey. Hearing. Tiny holes at the top of a shark's head leads to its ears. Most sharks can hear sounds many miles away. A shark's eyes sit on either side of its head. Sharks can see in almost every direction at once. Sharks bite prey to find out if it tastes like something they actually want to eat. Good, that's very good, very wise. Great white sharks can smell small amounts of blood up to 3 miles away. Look, it's Miss A, our music teacher. He probably heard you singing miles away and came to listen. All living things give off small amounts of electricity. Sharks have tiny pores in their snout that can feel electricity. They use these pores to find prey hidden in the sand. Sharks can feel electricity from prey up to 1 foot or 30 centimeters away. Hammerhead sharks move their heads over the seabeds to find buried stingrays. Oftentimes in nonfiction, you will find a chart filled with data to kind of help you understand all the facts that are coming at you. Almost half of all of the types of sharks lay eggs. The rest give birth to live young. If you look down into the chart, you will see that bull sharks give birth to 7 to 12 pups, lemon sharks 6 to 18 pups, and piped dogfish 12 to 16 pups. Sharks go through great lengths to protect their young. Zebra shark pups are born with striped skin. The stripes help them hide in seaweed as they grow. Many sharks lay eggs in tough cases. These cases keep the young safe before they hatch. Some shark egg cases have cords on the ends. These cords attach the egg cases to rocks or seaweed to keep them hidden. Sharks are born to hunt. Some sharks chase prey. Others blend in with their surroundings and wait for the food to come to them. Dun dun, dun dun. Most sharks can't chew. They swallow their food whole or in chunks. Great white sharks leap up to attack seals swimming on the surface. Dun dun, dun dun. Tiger sharks are nicknamed the trash cans of the sea. They will try to eat almost anything. Scientists have found clothing, license plates, and paint cans in their stomach. This both makes me sick and sad. I would never want a paint can in my stomach, but it makes me feel real sad that people are throwing those type of things in the ocean. Filter feeders. Not all sharks hunt for food. Basking sharks, whale sharks, and megamouth sharks are filter feeders. They mostly eat tiny sea plants and animals called plankton. That's good to know because I wasn't sure what I was going to feed my pet shark. Filter feeders swim with their huge mouths open to catch plankton. Where are all of the teeth in this shark's mouth? Water flows through gill rakers inside the shark's mouth. The gill rakers strain plankton from the water for the shark to eat. Again, I don't see any teeth. More questions to investigate. Ooh, a comparison chart. Big and small. Check out the whale shark. The whale shark is the largest fish. But look at how tiny and small the dwarf lantern shark is. You could hold it in your hand. It's only 6 to 7 inches long. Sharks are constantly on the move. How do sharks find their way around the world's oceans? Scientists believe they follow the Earth's magnetic field. Many sharks migrate to mate, give birth, and find food. Take a look at the bottom. You will see that every picture has a caption. That gives you some more information about the picture. I wasn't sure what a magnetic field was, so I flipped to the back and looked at the glossary. A magnetic field is an area of moving electrical currents that affect other objects. Now I understand why we need sharks. Some people fear sharks, but they are helpful ocean creatures. They clean the ocean by eating old, sick, and dead animals. Sharks don't often attack humans. In fact, you are more likely to be bitten by another human than a shark. We've now come to the end of the book, and I noticed the index in the back lists many types of sharks. I think I might have to go back and flip through each of the pages to find out exactly what type of shark my pet shark is. After learning all about sharks, I've realized a school is no place for you. We're going to have to send you back to the ocean. Before we go, a little shark humor. What's a shark's favorite sandwich? Peanut butter and jellyfish.